Hello everyone and welcome to my CBS Soaps official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Monday, October 27, 2025. Today on Days of Our Lives, EJ has a job for Gwen, Xander and Philip stand up to Maggie and a DiMera goes missing. It's Halloween, all week we guess. Brady runs into Cat the cat, she's got cat ears on. At the hospital while dropping Rachel off for therapy, he apologizes for Rachel ruining things for her and Chad. And she, in turn, apologizes for Tate going through hell because of her brother, though they're still waiting on those DNA results for Aaron. As Gwen's trying to peacefully sip her coffee in the morning, EJ stops into the living room to tell her to make nice with Leo. Gwen refuses until she realizes Leo's snooping could cost her the investment she put into this project. All Gwen has to do is pretend to forgive him, find out what he knows, and let EJ deal with him. That makes Gwen a bit nervous. She doesn't want to have to dispose of dead bodies. Who does? Can Gwen convince Leo? Chad and Leo are once again the only two at the spectator office. Leo asks for help to keep from getting killed after Rita found him snooping. Chad's amused, but he promises to talk to his brother to make sure Leo doesn't end up dead. After talking a bit about their kids, Gwen sweeps in, smiling away, and pretends that Maddie rescuing her in the hospital changed her mind about him. She lays it on so thick, it's a wonder she ever conned anyone. She then spots Chad, goes on an amusing rant about Jennifer and her high horse. To be fair, Jen has been riding it a lot lately, then sweeps back out. Leo doesn't buy Gwen's change, but Chad suggests he should at least hear her out, even if she's a lying snake. Will Brady move in on Sarah? Philip slinks into the mansion as Sarah's ruminating over Xander. His apology falls flat and Sarah demands to know why he lied. Philip claims it's because Xander changed, but Sarah is not impressed. She tears into Philip, but he won't turn Xander into the cops. He claims there's too much riding on Xander. Disgusted, Sarah snaps that she doesn't love Xander anymore and storms out of her own home. She stormed out to work where she finds Brady and breaks down within seconds of saying hello. She fills him in on everything and Brady declares that she deserves better. Like him, maybe. Will Maggie work with Xander? Over at Titan, Xander finds Maggie sitting in his chair looking imperious. It's her chair, she declares. He's now a figurehead at Titan and Maggie's the power behind the throne. Well, her and Philip. She then lectures Xander about his lies after beating Philip, calls him a lost cause, and says Philip at least can get better but nothing will change Xander. Xander can go along with this or go to prison, but he calls her bluff and says no. If he goes to jail, Titan's burning to the ground with him. Philip walks in at the most awkward moment as the two stare each other down. But as soon as he learns what's happening, Philip tells Maggie he's not playing her game. Xander, not going to prison. He stands firm and defends Xander, saying the family can only survive if they do what she said and stick together. Kumbaya and all that. In the show's final moments, Brady suggests maybe Sarah shouldn't be at work right now and tells her he'll take her somewhere to make her feel good. Maggie reluctantly agrees Philip's right, but she doesn't have to like it or Xander. That settled, Xander leaves, only to get served with divorce papers out in the hall. Justin works fast. EJ and Kat meet up in his office and she spots his copy of Wuthering Heights, which they're both reading. They get all cutesy talking about how it's the only romance in their lives. Okay, but that book is not about healthy romance. It's about abuse, cruelty, heartbreak, and revenge. Actually, never mind, it's perfect for EJ. Then Anna calls EJ in a panic. Tony's gone missing. Halloween decorations still glitter across Salem Square, orange lights flickering in the daylight, spiderwebs strung across shop windows, and the faint smell of caramel apples drifting from sweet bits. Yet beneath the town's playful facade, something darker simmers: secrets, lies, resentment, and the occasional mysterious disappearance. Scene 1, University Hospital Lobby. Brady stands in the bright entrance of the hospital, phone in hand, watching Rachel disappear down the hallway with her therapist. He tries to exhale, but the breath catches in his chest. A father wanting to do right, but afraid he never can. From behind him, a voice chirps. Rough mornings. He turns to see Kat, wearing sleek black scrubs and cat ear headband to go with the hospital's costume week. Her smile is soft, but her eyes show the same exhaustion he feels. Brady lets out a tired laugh. Yeah, Rachel's still angry at everyone, at me, at Chloe, at the world. Kat nods, shifting her clipboard. I know, and I'm sorry about Tate if my brother hadn't. Brady shakes his head. None of this is on you. Tate made mistakes and Rachel, well, she's been through too much. They fall into a silence that feels almost comfortable. But Kat adds, voice dropping, we're still waiting for that DNA test. If Aaron isn't my brother, everything changes. Brady tries not to look hopeful, but he does. Scene 2, Gwen's hotel suite. Morning sunlight pours through the window as Gwen sits with her espresso, robe still knotted lazily. She's savoring the stillness until EJ DiMera strolls in like he owns the entire hotel. Good morning, sunshine, he drawls. Gwen groans, please tell me you didn't have the bartender give you a key again. EJ smirks, we both know security in this town is a polite suggestion. He sits across from her, leaning in. We need Leo, and you're going to fix things with him. Gwen's jaw tenses instantly. Absolutely not. He stabbed me in the back more times than I can count. Then pretend he didn't? EJ sips from her coffee cup without asking. Make him feel forgiven, make him talk, then I'll deal with him. Gwen laughs nervously. And by deal you mean? EJ gives her a look that says don't ask questions you don't want answered. Scene 3, the Spectator newsroom. Leo stomps around his desk, dramatically flailing as Chad watches with his arms crossed. Rita practically tried to carve me up like a Thanksgiving turkey, Leo wails. Chad sighs, you're fine. Oh sure, very comforting coming from the man whose family is famous for casually murdering each other. Before Chad can argue, the elevator dings. Enter Gwen in full charm offensive mode, hair curled, perfume trailing, smile too wide to be real. Mad at you, she sings. Leo just stares. Chad hides a laugh. Gwen places her hands dramatically over her heart. You saved me in the hospital. I had a lot of time to reflect, and I realize now life is too short for grudges. Leo blinks slowly, so you're not mad at me. Gwen steps forward and hugs him. Tight. Too tight. Chad watches like someone observing a lion patting a gazelle. Scene 4, Kiriaki's mansion. Philip slips into the living room, hands in pockets, awkward tension following him like a shadow. Sarah stands near the mantel, staring at old family photos. She doesn't turn when she speaks. So you lied again. Philip closes his eyes. Sarah. You told me Xander hurt you, that he attacked you, that he was dangerous, and I thought maybe he hadn't changed at all. Her voice cracks. But you lied. Philip's voice is quiet, remorseful. I panicked. I didn't want to lose everything I rebuilt. Tighten my place in this family, my sanity. Sarah finally turns to him, eyes wet but blazing. You don't get to use your trauma as a weapon against someone else's progress. Philip's head drops. And for the record, Sarah adds, voice trembling. I don't love Xander anymore, and I definitely don't love you. She leaves him standing there. Scene 5, University Hospital break room. Sarah finds Brady, who is stirring sugar into coffee he hasn't taken a sip of. He sees her expression and instantly steps closer. Hey, what happened? Sarah breaks. Everything she's been holding collapses. It was all a lie, everything I thought I knew. I feel like I'm drowning and everyone's just watching me sink. Brady gently pulls her into a hug. You deserve better than being hurt over and over. Sarah feels it then, not romance but relief. Someone steady, someone safe. Brady whispers, let me take you somewhere you can breathe. She nods. Scene 6, Titan boardroom. Maggie sits in the CEO chair, back straight, gaze sharp. Xander stands across the desk, fury barely contained. You had your chance, Maggie says. You lied, you manipulated, I cannot trust you. Xander's jaw flexes. You think I haven't tried to be better, to be worthy of her, of this family. Maggie's voice is cold. Philip can change, you can't. Silence cuts through the room. Xander slowly leans forward. If you send me to prison, Titan burns, I take everything with me. The room shifts as Philip enters, overhearing only that final line. No, Philip says strongly, we're not doing this, not again, we are not tearing each other apart. Maggie finally reluctantly yields. but her eyes say she hasn't forgiven anything. Xander steps into the hall, only to be met with a courier. Mr. Xander Cook, you've been served. Divorce papers. Signed, filed, final. Xander doesn't speak. He just folds the paper once and walks away. Scene 7, DiMera Mansion office. EJ and Kat sit close, just a little too close, discussing Wuthering Heights. Kat smiles shyly. I always thought Catherine and Heathcliff were tragic. EJ murmurs, tragedy makes love unforgettable. Their eyes lock, but the moment shatters as EJ's phone rings. It's Anna. Sobbing. EJ, Tony hasn't come home, his phone is off, his car is gone, I think someone took him. EJ stands so fast his chair topples. Kat grabs his arm. EJ, who would do that? EJ's face goes cold. Someone who knows DiMera's, someone who knows how to strike where it hurts most. The camera pushes in on EJ's expression, fear disguised as fury. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't miss any updates.